I have another oracle deck. It's called Isis Oracle by Alana Fairchild. Here's the deck. It's nice. It's very nice. Great quality. You've got the picture there, spinning of the Ankh, the key of life. It has an intro there and then a description of the card. Ritual of the Ankh. Lady of the Stars. Ritual of the Lady of the Stars. Incantation, if you're into that, by Blue Angel Publishing. The artist is Jimmy Manton. That's what he looks like, and information about him. There's Alana. We've also got other books or decks. I don't know why I keep calling them books. More decks by her. Ooh, I don't have Crystal Matters 333. I have all the others. Messenger Oracle and Oracle Dragonfey. I'll have to look into those. That's another artist, Lucy Cavendish from Blue Angel Publishing. Oh, that's Raven Phelan? The Messenger Oracle. I'll have to look into those. Check out Blue Angel online. Awaken the High Priestess within. The High Priest or Priestess within you walks the path of divine love, power, and wisdom. This is the path of spiritual self-mastery, where we are initiated through the darkness of struggle into the light of love. Learn to apply the ancient mystery teachings of Isis in practical ways to help you navigate through the experiences and challenges in your daily life. Allow the goddess, this sacred priestess, initiate, magician, and healer, to help you reactivate your own soul talents of healing, magic, and more as you journey with her from darkness and uncertainty into light, love, and power. Wow. That's a lot of promises. Features 44 cards and detailed 220-page guidebook that we already saw. I'm going to put that to the side, over on that side, so we can look at the cards. This is Abundance of Sothis. Stellar Blessings of the Celestial Goddess of Abundance. Back of the card. That's super neat. We've got Ancient Power Mysteries. Hear the rattle of Isis playing. Cartouche, Divine Names of Power. Chariot of Ascension, Spiritual Work of the Higher Innate. Divine Destiny, Path of the Divine Warrior. Divine Guardian, Protection of the Winged Mother. Divine Sisterhood, Community of the Spiritual Sisters and Brothers of the Light. Divine Sunchild, Blessings of the Sun Falcon. Enter the Chamber of Healing, healing in the Divine Chamber of the Lady Isis. Eye of Horus, Awakening Divine Perception. Flower of Light, Divine Creativity and Manifestation. Goddess of 10,000 Names, Isis, Endless Emanations of the Priestess. Healing the Divine Masculine. High Priestess, Mysteries Revealed in the Eyes of Isis. Initiation, Spiritual Testing of Ra and the Lady Isis. That just gave me the chills. Key of Life, Spinning the Ankh and the Key of Life. Knot of Isis, Energetic Stabilization with the Buckle of the Beloved. Lady of the Stars, Priestess of Cyrus. Life Restored, Priestess of the Phoenix. Magic and Ritual, Crafting Sacred Practice. Miracle of Isis, Miraculous Healing of the Goddess. Mother of Life, Nourishment of the Golden Grain Mother. Past Life, Present Power, the Many Spiritual Faces of You. Pillar of Light, Descent of the Star of Isis. Portal of Light, is that? Oh, Pillar of Light. This one's the Portal of Light. She glides on wings through time and space. Power over 7 scorpions. Power to conjure lower vibrational forces. Proper burial for freedom. Sacrifice to Osiris, Lord of the Dead. Pyramid of Light. Step your vibration deeper into love. Queen of Heaven, blessings from the divine imprints of the skies. Rising Sun, the divine solar child, reborn. Scales of balance, ancient tantra of the soul. Serpent of fire, priestess of the serpent sisterhood. Soul retrieval, deep soul healing with the goddess. Spirit of Isis, triumph of the goddess. Stay true and be in your power, Osiris and Isis, Lord and Lady of divine authority. Talisman of potency, charging sacred objects of power. Temple of Black Obsidian, the dark healing chamber. Temple of Carnelian, entering the fierce belly of Sekhmet. Temple of Lapis Lazuli, goddess of the ancient skies. The brother in darkness, overcoming negative energy with feminine power. The dark mysteries, enter the chamber of the dark goddess. The lunar queen, she of the celestial crescent. Truths unveiled, the revelation of Isis. Wings of Isis, uniting with the angelic self. I'm going to do a past, present, and future on this one. And I'm definitely going to have to use the book for it. I want to give the descriptions the respect that they deserve, considering they're not very clear cut for me. Past, the flower of life, divine creativity and manifestation. That makes sense. So whatever it is, whatever it is that you've been working on in the past, perhaps you did some kind of rituals on the moon cycle. Perhaps that's coming into manifestation. Be careful what you're thinking about during those times, because you don't want to manifest the wrong things, right? And now you're in the dark mysteries. Enter the chamber of the dark goddess. There's nothing wrong with the dark parts of stuff, guys. Please keep that in mind. There's dark and light within us all. Considering that came after a flower being mentioned, like flower is giving birth to, it's giving light of. Again, make sure that when you are doing your intentions, if you are doing it during a full moon or the new moon, make sure that you are doing it in the right way and thinking the right things and keeping everything light and happy and positive. Portal of light. Another way to go over that would be, for me, would be like you have to go through the darkness to get to the light, right? She glides on wings through time and space. Nothing can affect her now. She's been given birth to something, and she had to go through the darkness of it. Perhaps all of her choices weren't the best choices, and now she has to go through the darkness in order to rise above and heal self for future. Flower of life. Remember, you can always speed up through the videos if you want. You can also slow it down if you want. You can use subtitles if you want. So many choices. Oh, I'm so silly. They are in alphabetical order on this one. I'm a little tired. Flowers of life. The dark mysteries and portal of light. Here we are. Flower of life is divine creativity and manifestation. You are entering a fertile period of your life. Focus on your innate creativity and how potent this is becoming and watch it rapidly grow. You are guided to think of yourself as a creative being and to surrender your control how things will manifest and instead allow them to do so. Don't resist change, instead flow and let it happen. Now is the time for your blossoming. Well, that's awesome. The dark mysteries. Enter the chamber of the dark goddess. The dark goddess calls you to her inner chamber where she holds a test and a gift for you. The test is your willingness to meet and release the fears within and have been secretly holding you back. The gift of freedom, peace, opportunity, and prosperity in all of its forms. Will you accept her call? Your time for deeper initiation is here. So maybe you've been tested on something, huh? And you're just having to allow your fears to disperse so that way the light can come in. It is only this physical reality that is bound by time and space. You are being conscious on levels beyond the physical world. You are guided to work with your healing powers beyond the confines of time and space and allow your sense to self to expand. It is safe for you to do this now. You will not become ungrounded through such spiritual growth. You are not leaving your earthly awareness. You are instead adding to it. You're having a breakthrough insights where you realize that you're not who you thought you were. You are, in fact, a much vaster being. Sometimes it's shocking and uncomfortable and difficult to accept. And other times it can be gentle and made much more sense to you. You're learning to integrate this awareness of your vast self into your life. The practical consequences of doing are extraordinary. To live with less and less fear and insecurity, to become more detached and more passionate, more loving and less demanding, to need less and receive more, to feel more joy and exert less force to attain it. Such wonderful gifts await you. So after reading that, I would say that perhaps there is something that you really, really want to do, and here you are kind of considering whether you should do it or not, and you're scared to do it. But if you let go of those fears, then of course something wonderful is supposed to come out of it if you just take that first step. Perhaps it has something to do with spiritual gifts. Maybe you have spiritual gifts that are like blooming now. Maybe they're on the horizon and you're scared of them. Perhaps there's some reason, maybe it's religious based, that you're told that you're not supposed to even go down this road. But please know, if you have an inkling to do this, and if you do it with respect, and if you do it in a high vibration in order to heal others, in order to make way for them, in order to provide support or guidance, how could you go wrong there? If you allow ego to get involved and it's like, that's what you're doing it for, just to have the attention on you or the fame or whatever it is that you're choosing to do, if you're doing it for the wrong reasons, it's not going to end up well. It never does. So something's starting in your life. Perhaps it, as I said, it's your spiritual gifts, and maybe there was like persecution for that. Maybe you grew up in a household where it was just frowned upon. I don't know why this is coming up for me, but it's like my mom had always told me, as far as like the crystals and stuff, she always told me it's not the crystals that you wear or the crystals that you put in your house. It's not the crystals that actually do the magic. It's not the crystals that actually do the deed. They're a representation of what your intention is. So you're placing your intention somewhere when you're placing those crystals there. The rocks themselves are rocks. They're a part of nature. They're a symbol in order to identify and to remind what they're there for. Granted, stones like selenite energize, purify, clear out space. I've noticed a difference when I have the selenite around me and when I don't. I have it in my car too. But don't let anyone tell you differently than how you feel. If you feel that something is right for you, and it is, and it's positive, and it's not taking away from you, and it's not harming anyone else, there's nothing wrong with it. Everything in moderation, right? Even the Bible makes mention of the psychics and stuff, and it does forewarn you to stay away from psychics, because a lot of psychics will let the ego get to them. And then in that regard, egos can get inflamed, and then of course dark entities can get attached. And a lot of times I think that some of those words or symbols or the way we talk about things are just fancy ways to talk about common things that are happening. I don't know. I've obviously digressed, and I apologize. Clearly, I'm deep in thought on other things. I'm going to stop this here. Thanks for being here. Take care and have a good night.